Been in New Vision for 10 years, 10 and a half years. So a decade, just cracked a decade. You know, 10 long years. New Vision's a special place because it's like, you know, it's not like any other church that, you know, I've ever been to. Not particularly into church when I first got here. But there's something special about it when I walked in, even when they was in Ponus. When I was in Norwalk, I came, and I still remember who greeted me at the door. It was Mom Skeeter. And she hugged me like I was a grandson, like, you know, and I haven't seen the family in a long time. So when I got there, she gave me one of them strong hugs, and I felt welcome. So, you know, New Vision's probably one of them only places I've ever been to where you feel welcome when you get here. You know, I was young when I first got here to New Vision, young in the faith, young in, you know, general. So there was like a group of brothers that were here that kind of took me under their wing. You know, it's like you wasn't just, you know, bro, you was literally like someone's little brother or someone's big brother, and you know, they brought you into their home and let you eat their food. You broke bread outside the four walls of this church. And relationships were, you know, were built and forged, and, you know, they stayed together. Bishop, that's my dad. That's, man, so many things, man. I can't even really pinpoint one thing. I mean, if I could just, you know, generalize things, man, coolest dude, man, you know, that ever wore Stacey Adams, man. You know, Bishop is a special dude, man. He helped me rationalize not only Christianity, man, but just being a man. You know, when I first got here, I was early 20s. You know, I'm, you know, 30 years old now. So, you know, I became a man here. You know, watching him deal with his family and deal with his wife, and, you know, just deal with people. It helped create who I am now. So, you know, he's a giving person. I mean, I got my first suit, you know, my first suit I've ever owned, he bought it for me. You know, he saw something in me. I had a job interview and didn't have a suit, and he just, you know, bought me a suit, taught me about cufflinks, about, you know, French cuffs, and, you know, all that stuff, man. So, you know, he treated me like a real son. So that's probably like the biggest thing I could say that I love about him. You know, when I first got here, you know, I enjoyed my white fold-out chair, third row on the left-hand side, you know, listening to praise and worship. And, you know, now I'm brother working, so I see New Vision being one of those churches that sets the bar, you know, for, you know, community development. I see New Vision, you know, reaching global markets. You know, I see us going, you know, past our local church and past, you know, one of the, you know, the largest growing churches in Connecticut. I just see us as one of the most effective churches in Connecticut, a church that actually like changes people's lives, a church that, you know, actually reaches the entire man and takes him in and, you know, cleans him up, and, you know after, you know, accepting Christ and, you know, getting, you know, certain trainings that person can actually go out now into the world, take care of their family, and take care of their, you know, wives, their kids. I just see New Vision as one of those places that equips. Now, I've been to a lot of churches, and, you know, this is one place I never really call a church. Yeah, New Vision's a home, man. New Vision's my home. New Vision is like one of the places that should have a big 6-foot welcome mat, you know, right in the front. You just sit, clean off your shoes, and just come right on in, man. New Vision's been a home to me for over 10 years. You know, I got a lot of brothers here, a lot of sisters here. You know, we fuss and fight just like real brothers and sisters, and you know, we got a spiritual dad that, you know, I mean, literally just like a real father to a lot of us here. Even some of us that have a father, I have a father. But, you know, we have a great spiritual father here that totally believes in us and believes in our gifts and believes in what God, you know, ordained, for us. He wants us to accomplish those things. So the vision is more than a home, and the vision is just like, I just can imagine, like, where would I be if it wasn't for New Vision? I knew where I was before New Vision, and I don't think I would have survived if it wasn't for New Vision. We just got to do a better job of taking care of New Vision. Us as individuals, us collectively, we need to, take a better stance in protecting this place. This is our home, so we need to protect it. We don't want people coming in and taking our home. We don't want people coming in and taking our pastor. So we want to be, overly protective over pastor and over this church. I just think that we just need to have a different mindset, and it needs to be a consistent mindset change. And once we get that, I think New Vision is gonna go straight up. Embrace the culture of generosity. Be generous.